It sounds like there's great things about being a child actor, and there's not so great things.
Look, there's perks. You know, you get to step on stage and perform for adoring fans, and you get to live your dream, but there's a lot of pressure that comes with it. You know, it got me to where I am today. Do I wish I had waited till I was about 18? Probably.
Demi Lovato, what is your drink?
This is my flavor of Cali water called Blood Orange.
Can we?
Yes, we can. In fact, I've been looking forward to this since we sat down. It is my favorite drink.
Oh, that's really good.
It's really nice. Cali water is actually cactus water, and it's really hydrating.
We're in La Rock at Rockefeller Center. I kind of want to ask about this moment, Demi, because it looks from the outside like you're really happy. It seems like you've been married about a year.
Yes, going on a year.
Yeah, and you've got an album that came out last fall. You're about to go on tour, big tour, right? So tell, like, are things as good as they look right now?
Yeah, they really are. They really are. I'm so happy. This is the happiest I've ever been.
It's a big statement.
It's a big statement. It's taken a lot of work to get here, but I don't know, it's just, I'm so in love with my husband, and I made a new album last October, and now I'm getting to take that music on the road.
You have a new cookbook.
Yes.
It's called One Plate at a Time.
Yes.
And what I loved about it is it's very personal, right?
Yes.
Like it's not a cookbook with just recipes. You start with a whole kind of preamble about why you're writing this cookbook.
Yeah, definitely.
It's personal.
I'm in recovery from an eating disorder, and food was very, very intimidating to me at multiple points in my life, to the point where I would step foot into a grocery store and I'd break down into tears.
Oh, wow.
Borderline panic attack because of all the food around me. And now I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking meals, and I found so much joy and freedom with food that way that I wanted to bring that same joy and freedom with food to my readers. And it's also a great cookbook for people who are stepping foot into the kitchen for the first time, who might be intimidated by the kitchen.
Was food always kind of a hard spot for you?
I think growing up as a kid, my first signs of disordered eating were, I started out with binge eating. And that was at a young age, I think around like 8 or 9 years old. And from then on, I was bullied in school, and that turned into anorexia, which then turned into bulimia, and then, you know, an eating disorder, EDNOS, eating disorder not otherwise specified. And it's just been a struggle with food ever since then. So I haven't had a typical journey with food. And that's okay, because I'm taking charge of it, and I've taken charge of it, and
you've had the treatment, right? You've
I've gone through treatment, and the thing is about treatment is you're not a car in a body shop that, you know, goes in once and gets fixed and then you're fine. It's like it's a work in progress, and sometimes it can be a daily struggle, but as long as you're working on yourself and taking the steps towards healing, you know, you can find that freedom with food that you once desired.
This is the drink. It's always about the journey and kind of how you got to where you are. You start out doing talent shows, right? And then you get an audition for Barney.
Yes. The first time that I auditioned, I was 5.
Wow.
And my mom was like, there's a Barney audition, do you want to go? I said yes. But I didn't get it because I couldn't read.
Oh, you couldn't read?
I couldn't read yet. So my mom would draw pictures next to the lines in the script.
Oh, wow.
They said, come back when you can read. And so I came back when I was about 7 years old, and I booked it.
Were you always a kid that wanted to perform? There must be a reason why your mom was like, let's try out for Barney.
Definitely. My mom actually was a singer herself. And so I think I idolized her growing up and always wanted to be a singer because she was. And acting, you know, in the beginning, acting was kind of something to get my foot in the door.
The way in.
And the way in. And I always loved being on stage.
We can kind of see that. I mean, you seem to still, that seems to be like something that just brings you alive, right? And gives you
definitely.
joy. Okay, so you're on Barney, and then I think the thing most people know you for is the Disney Channel.
This is real, this is me.
And at Camp Rock in particular, right? Camp Rock! Sunny with a Chance. Talk to me about that time in your life. It sounds like there's great things about being a child actor, and there's not so great things.
Look, there's perks. You know, you get to step on stage and perform for adoring fans, and you get to live your dream. But there's a lot of pressure that comes with it. And I felt as a teenager, you know, it was really difficult for me because I was already dealing with the pressures of being a teen. And add living under a microscope on top of that, it was very, very challenging for me. And I learned a lot. And ultimately, I wouldn't change a thing. You know, it got me to where I am today. Do I wish I had waited till I was about 18? Probably.
Wow.
But you know, like I said, I wouldn't change it. And I'm grateful for the journey that I've had.
Yeah, I get that. But it's interesting that you say, I wish I would have waited till I was 18.
Well, maybe I would change the fact that I would wait until I was 18, but ultimately, like, I think it kept me focused and on my dream to start at a younger age. You know, I may have gotten into trouble earlier, I don't know. So it's hard to say, but I think if I would have kids, I would say wait until you're 18 to, you know, you can take the acting lessons, you can take the singing lessons, you can perfect your craft, but wait until at least you're out of school to take on that kind of pressure.
It sounds like you had to grow up really fast.
I did.
You were hanging out with adults at like 13. You've said before that you started using some substance in that part of your life.
Yeah.
How much do you think that shaped like the journey that you would have with substances, just because it all started so fast and so young?
I think a common misconception is that the industry turns people into people that struggle with substances, but I had started using substances prior to becoming famous. And that's why I say it kind of like may have kept me out of trouble a little bit, because I was so focused on my jobs.
You had a lot of work.
I had a lot of work. I think maybe if I had, you know, been in Texas not working on my dream, I would have gotten into more trouble. But I think that the pressure definitely exacerbated the heavy and intense feelings that I was having, that I ended up self-medicating for.
You're 16 when you have your first album come out, right? You start with acting, and then it feels like your music just, you have this incredible voice.
Thank
and
you.
the music takes off. What was that like in those years when you're turning out albums, I think, every other year, basically?
It was a lot. It was exciting. It was hard to say no to things. And so I kept filling my schedule up, and because I was so excited. And so it was challenging to crank out a tour, an album, a movie, a season of a TV show every year for about 3 years. And it caught up to me. It definitely caught up to me.
When did it catch up to you?
I was 18 when the first time that I went into treatment. And so I would say around then.
It feels like at points in your life you have taken that break for yourself.
Taking breaks was something I had to learn how to ask for. I was under the impression that everything could go away if I took a break, and that wasn't
like all of it.
The momentum.
Fame, the momentum.
Yes,
everything.
the momentum, and the trajectory I was on was very exciting for me. So I didn't want to stop, but at the same time I was struggling, and I needed to. And I think when I've allowed myself to take breaks, there's the recharge that happens inside of me is so inspiring, and it fuels my creativity. And so I've learned the value in taking breaks, and I definitely don't shy away from those.
Your honesty about all that, I feel like, really resonates with people, right? Your honesty about, yeah, I've gone to treatment. Yeah, I've taken breaks. I feel like it's almost giving other people permission to do the same.
It's so important to take care of your mental health. That comes first to me. If you don't have your mental health, what do you have? And so it's very valuable when it comes to taking care of yourself.
Do fans come up and tell you their stories?
Oh, absolutely. And they've done that since I was very young. When I first came out onto the scene, I was very open about having been bullied. So my fans would talk to me about that. And then once I went to treatment for an eating disorder, they would tell me about, you know, and self-harm. They would tell me their stories with that as well. And now it's, you know, stories about addiction, but people still come up to me and tell me what they're going through. I think because I've been so open and honest in my interviews and with fans through my music, you know, they feel this connection to me. And sometimes I'm the person that they tell everything to because they feel like they can't tell anybody at home.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely intense, and but I also see how special that is. I've learned to be able to appreciate their trust.
Can we talk about the newest album?
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's wow.
I wanna go fast, I wanna go high.
Thank
It's
you.
dance pop. Like it is
Yeah.
like, let's just put it on and start dancing.
Yes.
DJ's working late, she's helping me try to get over you.
With this album, I went back into the studio and I was like, I want to make another rock album. But then I found that it was really hard to write happy rock songs. I just couldn't relate to what I had been writing about on the previous album. And I was like, you know what? I need my sound to reflect that. So with this album, I wanted it to feel as celebratory and happy as I am today. And I think we accomplished that.
You had said you might never tour again, and now here you are going on tour. What changed?
Tour is very challenging.
Yeah.
It's a lot on the body. You're not sleeping great.
Every
It's a lot
day.
on my voice. And so I think at one point I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna hang it up. But I missed it. And the reality is like the most interaction I get with my fans is when I'm on tour. And getting to see their faces light up is so fulfilling for me. And so I wanted to go out on the road and make sure that I get to perform these fun celebratory dance songs
Yeah.
with my fans.
Can we do rapid fire?
Yeah.
Song you're most proud of?
Probably Cool for the Summer.
We're cool for the summer.
It's a bop. And
It is one of my
like,
favorite songs.
Thank
if I
you
may.
so much.
Like fire and rain.
Camp Rock reboot.
Yes. There is a Camp Rock 3 coming out. I'm an executive producer on it. I can't say when, but
Okay.
yes, it's soon.
Artist you'd love to collaborate with?
I think one that I've been saying a lot recently and that I would just die to work with would be Lady Gaga.
Advice you would give to your younger self?
That you are worthy of love and deserving of the food that you eat.
Demi Lovato. Thank
And
you
it's
for-
okay to take breaks.
Yes, yes. Thank you for the Cali water.
Thank you.